Good morning, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Karen Lee, the Senior Project Manager of Civic Exchange, your MC today. Welcome to the Shipping Dialogue 2, working towards a ship emission control area in Hong Kong and the Pearl River Delta region, organized by Civic Exchange. This conference aims to showcase the progress that Hong Kong has made in ship emissions control over the past few years, and to plan the next effective steps in further reducing air pollutants emissions contributed by ships and port activities in Hong Kong and the Pearl River Delta region. Before we begin this conference, we should briefly remind ourselves of the basic competition law guidelines for meetings such as this at which competitors are present. We all wish to comply to competition laws, so we need to focus on the subjects that we can lawfully discuss in the meeting and avoid straying into competitively sensitive areas. For example, we may safely deal with information such as laws and regulations relating to distributor supply and sales relationships and other publicly available information. An area of particular interest in relation to this meeting is some of the challenges facing the marine industry, and we can identify and discuss current issues within the perimeters of both contractual and competition law boundaries. On the other hand, we must be sensitive to the fact that many of us compete against each other. To comply with competition laws, we need to avoid any agreement or even the erroneous perception of any such agreement on matters such as prices, terms and conditions, including the credit terms, capacity or output of the goods, and all services we respectively purchase and supply. Indeed, to ensure we comply with the law, we need to go beyond avoiding actual anti-competitive agreements. We must also refrain from exchanging any competitively sensitive information, including information on prices, terms of trade, including credit terms, identity of our respective customers, or our company's proprietary supply and demand forecasts or market outlooks. As we all know, even an innocuous exchange of competitively sensitive information could lead to claims on an anti-competitive agreement if, for example, prices subsequently rise for whatever reason. Please support the organizer in ensuring that you observe similar caution, not only in the questions that you may pose, but also the social gatherings that are part of the conference. We have 4 sessions today, 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. In the first session, we will focus on the Hong Kong's ship emission control policy. May I now invite Ms. Yan Yim, the Chief Executive Officer of Civic Exchange, to give welcome remarks. Ms. Yip, please.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for coming to Shipping Dialogue 2, organized by Civic Exchange. It's Civic Exchange's second major conference on ships emissions, and it's one of our key major research areas. Civic Exchange has been conducting research in this area since 2006 and 2007, and we have been engaging and initiating dialogues and conversations with the industry and the government and many other stakeholders. We facilitated the birth of Fairwind's Charter, an industry-led voluntary initiative to switch fuel at berth. And then also, as you all from the industry will know, that the government also embarked on a series of incentive schemes to subsidize the industry to support the reduction of ships emissions in Hong Kong. And next Wednesday is an important day for Hong Kong in this area or on this topic, because the switch fuel at berth legislation will come into effect, making Hong Kong the first city in this part of the world to have such legislation. While we are celebrating this success and achievement, we are also considering what might be the next steps more effectively control and reduce further ships emissions in this part of the world. Well, as we all know that this is an invitation only event, we have got a lot of industry players in the room. Thank you so much for being with Civic Exchange and many other stakeholders in the government as well to go through this journey. We all know that changing public policy won't happen overnight. And today we hope that this is going to be the first step of another long journey to thinking about and considering the establishment of emissions control area in this region, the Pearl River Delta region. Well, like many other events that we organize, we need to thank the many supporters and the sponsors, because without their support, we wouldn't be able to organize this event. The supporters are Environmental Protection Department of the Hong Kong SAR government, Hong Kong Liner Shipping Associations, Hong Kong Ship Owners Association. And for the sponsors, we need to thank the ECF, Norwegian Embassy, TCC Group, BMT Asia Pacific, and PTC International. Thank you so much for all your support for this event. And last but not least, I hope that this is going to be a long journey. Well, not hope that this is going to be a long journey, but I hope that you will be with us to go forward in this seemingly fairly long journey, because we know that for the legislation to take place or to come into effect, it took almost a decade for our work. And hope that you'll be with us. And then for today and tomorrow is going to be a technical workshop for those of you who are going to sign up or who are going to join us tomorrow. I hope that you will also enjoy today's fruitful exchange. And I hope that, again, we'll have a very pleasant journey ahead, creating a very green emissions control area in this part of the world. Let's work together. Thank you very much.